What is going on, guys? I'm Skits from Explicit Tutorials, and today we're back with a new video about how to boost your FPS and fix lag in Apex Legends. Make sure to stick till the end of the video for the optimal FPS gain. Before we start, make sure to head over to the link in the description in order to download the Apex Legends FPS Boost Pack by ET, as all the things you need to do this FPS boost are located inside of that folder. Once you've extracted the FPS Boost Pack, open it up and go inside the CPU Core Parking folder. Here you want to install the application, and once you installed it, open it up and set everything to 100%. Leave the power plan as it is, as we will change that in a later step. Once you're done with that, go back to the FPS Boost Pack and click on Run command. Here you want to type in %temp%, and once you're inside this folder, delete everything that's inside. Don't worry though, because nothing here is useful for your PC and it's only temporary files. Once you're done with that, go back into the Run command again and type in temp without the %signs. Here you also want to delete everything, but if anything gives you an error, just simply skip it and move on to the next step. Now for the next step, you want to go back to the FPS Boost Pack and click on System Configuration. Once you're inside, you want to select Selective Startup, Load System Services, and Load Startup Items. Under Boot, go to Advanced Options and check Number of Processors and select the highest value. Under Services, click Hide All Microsoft Services and disable anything that you don't need. For example, I don't use Dropbox. And last, under the Startup tab, open Task Manager and click on Status, and here you want to disable everything unless you really need something to start up along with your PC. Once you're finished with that step, go back to the FPS Boost Pack and under Run command, type in regedit. Now you want to open up the regedit pass and ultimate performance text file and follow the instructions written inside of it. For the next step, in Windows Search, type in Power and click on Edit Power Plan. Once inside here, go to Power Options and select Ultimate Performance. If you don't have that option, don't worry, just follow my lead. Go back to the FPS Boost Pack and go into the Run command, and now you want to type in CMD. Once you're inside of here, you just want to copy the other command listed in the regedit pass and Ultimate Performance inside and click Enter. Once you've pasted it in, refresh the page and you should have the Ultimate Performance Power Plan option available. Select it and exit. For the next step, you want to go into this PC, right click it, go to Properties, click Advanced System Settings, click on Performance, and under Visual Effects, adjust for Best Performance. Under Advanced, select Programs and click Change. Here you want to untick automatically manage paging file size and set the drive that you have Windows on to system manage and set every other drive to no paging file. Click OK and exit. The next step is for Google Chrome users only, so once you're inside of Chrome, go into Settings and click the 3 lines on the top left. Under Advanced, click System and make sure Use Hardware Acceleration when available and Continue running background apps when Google Chrome is closed are unticked. Now for the following step, you want to go back into the FPS Boost Pack and under Run command, type in services.msc. Here you want to find 2 services, Windows Search and Superfetch. Once you find them, you want to go into Properties and disable them. Apply the changes and exit. This next step is for Discord users only, so once you're inside of Discord, go into User Settings, Appearance, and scroll down until you see Hardware Acceleration and make sure it's disabled. Apply the changes and exit. The next step is pretty obvious, but I still see a lot of people getting it wrong even today, and that is updating your GPU drivers. For me, I do that by going into GeForce Experience and into Drivers. You want to update your drivers at least once every 2 weeks in order to keep your performance at a high level. The next step is for NVIDIA users, and that is to right-click your desktop and go into the NVIDIA control panel. Under Adjust Image Settings with Preview, you want to select Use My Preference emphasizing performance. And under 3D settings, you want to copy the settings that I have set. These are the best settings for any game in general, so use them on global settings and you'll get the best FPS even in other games. Once you're done with that, inside of Origin, you want to go into Apex Legends, click the settings icon, game properties, and you want to untick Enable Origin in-game for Apex Legends. Save and exit. For the next step, you want to go into the Apex Legends folder. And the easiest way to do that is by right-clicking your shortcut and clicking Open File Location. Inside of here, right-click R5 Apex and go to Properties. Under Compatibility, you want to check Disable Full Screen Optimizations, and under Change DPI Settings, you want to override High DPI Scaling Behavior, Scaling Performed by Application. Click OK, Apply and Exit. For the next step, you want to right-click your desktop and click Personalize. Under Background, you want to set it from Picture to Solid Color, and set it to whatever color you like it most. Solid Color gives better FPS because your GPU only has to load 1 pixel instead of 4K or 1080p or anything else. For the next step, on the bottom right, you want to find the sound icon, right-click it and go to Volume Mixer. Here you want to click your speakers or headphones, and under Enhancements, disable all enhancements. Under Advanced, you want to set the lowest quality available, as this is the one that Apex Legends runs on. Setting this to a higher quality won't increase your sound quality, but instead will make Windows run slower trying to convert the value to the lowest bitrate. For the last step, we're going into the video settings, and first thing you want to do is set display mode to full screen. The next thing you should think about is field of view, and setting it lower will of course give you more FPS but limit your field of view. I like to keep it at 90 as I think it's a healthy middle ground. VSync should be turned off and set everything else to the lowest value available except texture streaming budget, which you should leave at the default setting. Apply the settings and exit. Now you want to make sure to restart your PC in order to apply all of the changes that you have made to your system. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. and tell us in the description down below how much FPS you gained, and I'll see you in the next video.